Hi there, welcome back to another video of Laurel and Hardy Chaplin Collectibles. In this video I just wanted to recap from the last video. I wasn't totally happy with some of the items I was trying to show, which are some of the rare or favourite items I have, as they were behind glass and stuck inside the cabinet, so it didn't really come out too well on the camera. So I've taken them out, and plus a few more other items that I find maybe to me a little bit unusual and a little bit interesting. So I'm also just holding on to Sophie because every time I come in here she follows me up and wants to be interested in what I'm doing. So I'm going to let it go and hopefully she'll be alright. That's it, you go out. That's it, because I'm absolutely petrified she'll end up walking into something or toppling something over, which will not give me a very good day. So if she stays outside, then be much better. So first of all, I've got the pocket watch that I was trying to show from the cabinet, and basically this is the one from the comic book, which is the same image on the cover of the old comic book, which I think is around 1949. So I'm guessing this may be around 1949 as well. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a pretty old style pocket watch with Laurel and Hardy's image on it, with the yellow and the red naming of Laurel and Hardy and the cartoon image of them on the front there. So for me it was a rare and unusual find to get hold of that. And then this one here was a little metal thimble, but it's slightly larger than the average thimble. That's sort of blue, light blue on the inside, and then you've got Stan and Ollie's faces around the thimble, which looks like you've got like a film reel around the bottom. And then you've got Stan's face on one side with his black derby on, and then for some reason Ollie has a white derby, so it's kind of unusual and a little different. Also with the Laurel and Hardy name, which is down the side here. So as much as the average thimbles I've got, which is you know, they're all pretty much the same or very similar, but I just thought this one was a little different and a little unusual. Oh, and this here that was in the cabinet, which I was trying to show, which is a tankard, or like mug or tankard, just whatever you want to call it. But I just really love this. It's really unusual. It's one of my favourite pieces, with Stan's face on one side with his name on his hat. And then if you turn it around this side, you've got Hardy on this side with his name on his hat. And it's just really unusual. And then on the bottom here, you have there's like a hand on the bottom here. The name on it, I can't quite read it, but it's got 1971. So it's pretty old. So it's really unusual. It's not just like the average tankard or mug that you can find on Laurel and Hardy. I just think it's really nice the way their heads come out either side, and I find it sort of really artistic. And then this one here, I find this is another unusual piece I have. I'm not too sure exactly what the date is, but I think it's around, it could be around like mid-1920s or 1930s. I'm not 100% sure, but if there's anyone else out there that has one of these, then you can get in contact with me and let me know. And if you know more information about it, then it'd be great to hear from you. But you know, if you move the legs out, the heads move and the hats move sort of up and down with the heads. So it's a really rare and interesting piece. And you have like a little badge image here with their faces on there, and there's also a tiny little badge, really tiny, on the back with Laurel and Hardy's faces on that. And you've got MGM on the back of that. So yeah, you can see it's really old with the staples, the way it's all been put together. So it's a really nice, unusual piece to have. And then this one here, this isn't old, but this is another one of my sets, salt and pepper sets. On the image, it's like an egg style salt and pepper set, and you got Laurel and Hardy from Way Out West with the famous thumb flick with the flame, and then you've got their names on this side, and then it comes apart in the middle, and then you have the salt and then the pepper. So I just find that really cool and really unusual, and then it just pieces back together again like that. So really nice, unusual piece. And then finally, the last one I wanted to show, which really suffered inside the cabinet, was the car from Air Raid Wardens, which is really nice piece. Absolutely love this. But it's an actual scene from the film. Like I said earlier in the previous video, there was actually a photograph. It dispatched exactly the same as this. I've probably got the photograph somewhere, so it'd be really good to show that as well, so you can compare the two. But I think from memory, I've not actually watched the film for a long time now, but Air Raid Wardens, I believe it's from the scene towards near the end with the World War II Nazi spies, and they're in the Model T Ford and they crash off the road into a field and straight into a tree. Really great. So really unusual piece here. It also came with a certificate of authenticity, and I think the artist is Jonathan Bryan or Byron, if I can get that right. But that's the original little certificate that came with it. And then if I just turn this over, you've got just on the bottom here, you've got the MGM with the famous line on there, and then it's actually it's numbered. For some reason it's been rubbed out, but it's been numbered, so there's 2,500 of these, and it's got on the bottom here, Laurel and Hardy in Air Raid Wardens 1943, and obviously this is 1970 when this was made. MGM limited edition porcelain sculptures. So really nice piece. I just love the way Ollie, though, he's holding his hat as Stan's driving recklessly into a tree. So yeah, it's a really nice, unusual piece to have. And I think that's it for this video. So I'm just going to finish here and find out what Sophie's doing, because she gets under the cabinets and I have to try and fish her out. So so thanks for this one, and thanks for watching this one, and I hope to show a few more rarer or unusual items I have, to try and keep it interesting. So thanks again, and see you next time. Bye.